I just had fun from beginning to end. I had a little bit of a lull at one point, and I do want to kind of talk about one of our guest appearances that we knew was going to happen. Go ahead, watch our YouTube video just on the Marvel One Shot and how that's canon, because we kind of called, or it was kind of hinted at, but we basically definitively said he's going to be in the next one, and that video kind of explains it. But I thought he was kind of there a little bit too long for me. But anyways, I want to start by asking you about the main cast performance, because I fell in love with Tony Leung, and I'm so sad that he won't be around in the MCU anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think they were actually going to kill him off. But, I think he's a Hong Kong actor.
Yeah.
Based in Hong Kong. So, it's definitely different. And this was his first, American team that he said he worked with. So, I can understand why,
I kind of feel like it's like a Hela or Christian Bale, where in order to get them to do this, it had to be a one-off. They're like, we're not coming back. Mm-hmm. And I think that's probably what happened here. And it's clear to me why. He's just so good. He's so good in this movie.
I really enjoyed how he explained. So in an interview, he said that I never played Wenwu like a villain. He was just basically a lost father.
Literally. He definitely cared for his children still. You see that love come through, and you just see how grief, which is kind of a callback to WandaVision, it can just overcome someone. And it kind of doesn't help when you have, the dweller of darkness whispering in your ear that your wife is alive.
What did you think about the dweller? Because this is something that they didn't show whatsoever in any of the promo.
I don't know.
Which I really liked. It was a big twist.
I liked it. I do have my only criticism about that final scene, that battle scene, was kind of Wenwu went down a little too easy for me. Maybe after he dealt some blows, but I guess he was saving his son, and I like that he gave over the rings. But also that it was basically the Great Protector versus the Dweller in Darkness for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I just wish.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just wish Shang was more involved in that. I thought him trying to grab and save his sister was. I mean, I get it. It was I'm never letting you go again because he left last time. But it's it was kind of cheesy to me, and I really think he could have been more involved, just whipping those rings. But other than that, I didn't mind the Dweller in Darkness. He brings up a ton of questions in the MCU. Just who the hell is he? What if he exists? Is there other dimensions that he exists in? I mean, what are your thoughts?
I liked it. I mean, I thought the end. Yeah, I did think for a moment. I'm he's kind of on. He's he's kind of in for the ride almost in this final fight. And I know obviously they had the huge part with his father, which first of all, that looks sick. I don't care what your opinion is. You have to admit at some point how good that looked.
What part?
The usage of the rings when he stole 5 and they were trading.
Oh no, that final fight was dope, dude. In front of the egg-looking dragon scale wall, that was sick.
I thought that was the final fight for a second, and that's why I'm not annoyed that he was not annoyed. It's a really small criticism that he was on the dragon, just on the Great Protector, kind of on a ride for a little bit.
Yeah, because
he's that huge fight scene and stuff, and then he makes the final blow at the end anyway.
I think that's sick. Yeah, I think that that final scene where he makes him explode, that was kind of dope. What do you think about Simu Liu's portrayal of Shang-Chi?
Good. I like it. I think and this is something that Ethan Hawke said about doing the Moon Knight show. He goes, you play characters like Spider-Man and stuff, and they come with so much baggage. But with these new characters like Moon Knight, Shang-Chi, people that aren't huge in the comics, I think you can take a really cool and different approach at it.
Yeah.
And I like what he did, and honestly, even if you wanted to say, oh, he did good or bad, you can't compare it to anything, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that he can just go fresh in.
It's been overwhelmingly positive, the response to him, and he's definitely going to be a player coming up in, the next couple phases, 100%. Main Avengers member.
Yeah, we're talking one of like if he would be the OG6, a member of this upcoming phase.
Yeah, and he really he's really powerful with the rings. He's very powerful.
I want to say in episode 27, no one agreed with me that he would be keeping the rings by the end of the movie.
You're right.
And
I did say he'd lose them.
He had to. This is like phase 4, 5, 6, like wherever this goes. The power-ups are the biggest part.
Yeah, the action scenes really stood out. I mean, it almost feels, for me, it felt like the only issue I have is that each fight it was like the best fight was the bus fight, in my opinion. I thought that was crazy, even with like zero story setup for it and just him being surprised. I thought that entire fight was phenomenal.
It's so cool because if you didn't see the trailers, I mean, you had no idea what was about to happen.
Exactly.
And it takes the movie from like 0 to 100 like
right there,
right away. Yeah. Which is and then from there on it's just let's go. But yeah, I like the busking was really really good. I mean, it introduces a lot of just that kung fu aspect that they were looking for. And then my personal opinion, I really liked the scaffolding scene on the side of the building.
That was good.
The way that was filmed and look, I'm a huge Winter Soldier fan. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are, but like the fighting in that movie is really good. Like the knife flip with Bucky and stuff, that looks awesome. They do a lot of quick cuts, what it's referred to in that, and a lot of shaky
like
cam
Jason
on the
Bourne
fighting
stuff.
Yeah, which for that movie it works really really well. Like that was the style they were going for.
It gets the audience like by the action of shaking the camera and moving so fast. It kind of brings stress to the audience.
Now the way Shang-Chi did it was like a one take.
Yeah,
the camera was just on and he was just whipping through the scat. There was one part where they do like a point of view, like the camera is moving with the character as they're going like in and out and stuff, and like that part was amazing to me. I really enjoyed
I mean,
that.
I thought it was great too. I thought it was. I'm not gonna say it's worse than the bus fight. The bus fight for me was, I like the fact that it was in motion, and I also like the fact that it had a satisfying ending. The scaffolding fight was sick. The Death Dealer, I wish he got to kill him. I thought that would have been a great, he's kind of dark.
Where would you, out of 10, what would you rank it? And where does it fit into your
I'd say like a
plethora of movies of MCU?
8.8, and it's probably like number 6 or 7 on my list. I need to watch it again. But if you asked me the day I walked out of the theater, I told Sam top 5. I don't know if it's there. It could be. I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, so I have my top 6 are Infinity War, Winter Soldier, Endgame, Ragnarok, Civil War, Guardians 2. Shang-Chi sits at number 7. Jumps Doctor Strange. I think it's the best origin movie all around.
Yeah.
I also give it about an 8.7, 8.8, and I think it's very rewatchable, and obviously it hasn't something I haven't been able to get around to it again. So
yeah, obviously.
I think it'll just boost up.
Yeah.
Again.
Wow. I mean, it was great.
We're on Apple, Google, Spotify, Anchor, everywhere. Give us a rating. Drop a little review in there. Subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe. And that'll do it for an episode. Thank you once again for listening. We will catch y'all in a blip. Peace.